Good morning, dear colleagues. Dr. Subramaniam Jai Shankar ji, Shri Hardeep Puri ji, Shri Mansukh Mandavia ji, Shri Nityanand Rai ji and Ashwini Chaube ji, who has joined me virtually, all the senior members of this group of ministers, all the senior officers and other participants. Well, friends, last time when we met, it was on 9th of April, and that was our 24th meeting of this GOM. Today is our 25th meeting of GOM since the time it was constituted last year by our Honorable Prime Minister in the first week of February. Today in this meeting, we shall be having three presentations. The first one will be by Dr. Sujit Singh, the Director of National Center for Disease Control, who will be giving us an update about the daily status as on today and the developments that have taken place over the last few weeks. Then there will be another presentation from Dr. V.K. Paul, who is the chairman of the Empowered Group 1 and also member of the Niti Aayog, on medical infrastructure and COVID management plan. Then there will be another presentation from the chairman of the Empowered Group 2 by Dr. Giridhar Armane, who is the Secretary Road Transport and Highways, and he shall be updating us on the subject of medical oxygen supply for COVID management. Friends, before I request them to give their presentation, I'll just grossly brief you about the present status. Last time when we met on 9th of April, we had 1,31,968 cases in the last 24 hours on that day, which was definitely much higher than our peak last year, which was something less than 1 lakh. Today, when we are meeting in this 25th GOM, I have to give you some gross information about the total cases, etc. Till now in the country we have had 2,18,92,676 cases overall, out of which 1,79,30,960 have recovered. As on date today, we have 37,23,446 cases which are active in the country. For 3 days in a row, we are getting more than 4 lakh cases per day, and in the last 24 hours, we had again 4,01,078 cases. However, one satisfying point is that in the last 24 hours, 3,18,609 patients have simultaneously recovered. Also, when we analyzed the data today, we saw and noticed that for last 7 days, 180 districts in the country have not seen a single new case. 18 districts have not seen a single new case for last 14 days. 54 districts have not seen a single new case for last 21 days, and also 32 districts have not seen a new case for last 28 days. One data which we have been analyzing over the last 1 year has always been about the percentage of people who ultimately had to go to oxygen beds or to ICUs or for ventilators. So that data almost remains the same throughout the year, and as on today, 0.39% patients are on ventilator, 1.34% required ICU admission, and 3.70% required an oxygen supported bed. Then I would also like to update the GOM about the present status of vaccination progress in the country. Till yesterday night, as per the data compiled in the morning, we have been able to administer 16 crore 73 lakh 46,544 doses to our countrymen in the various priority groups. In the health workers category, 95 lakh 22,639 health workers have got the first dose, and 64 lakh 30,277 health workers got the second dose. So we can see this gap between the first and the second dose here, the number of people who got it. Similarly, in the field level workers category or the frontline workers category, the first dose has been received by 1 crore 38 lakh 62,998 frontline workers, while the second dose has been received by 76 lakh 46,634 frontline workers. Again, you can notice this gap between those who got the first dose and those who got the second dose. Similarly, in the 45 to 59 years category, we find that the first dose has been received by 5 crore 47 lakh 33,969 people, and the second dose has been received by 58 lakh 69,874 people. That's another, we can notice this gap between those who got the first dose and the second dose. And for people above 60 years of age, the first dose has been received by 5 crore 35 lakh 4,312 people, and again the second dose has been received by 1 crore 42 lakh 87,313 people. So we can see this glaring gap between those who got the first dose and the second dose. And similarly, the vaccination which started on 1st of May for the 18 to 44 years category, obviously there is only the first dose, and it has been received by 14 lakh 88,528 people, younger people. Through all this has happened through 24 lakh 37,299 sessions. This is why, because of the gap of the people, number of people who have received lesser amount of second dose, the government of India has been now pursuing very aggressively with the states and also trying to publicly pronounce and motivate people who have already got the first dose to receive the second dose. And to the states also we have issued instructions that they should utilize their vaccines in the ratio of 70:30 for the second dose and the first dose. So I would like all the members also to actually pursue this and also propagate this message through their various mechanisms available with them. Then just to update you that in the last 1 month, our testing ability and our capacity, which during at the time of the last meeting was 15 lakh tests per day, this testing capacity of the country has gone up to 25 lakh tests per day right now. And we have by now tested 30 crore 60 lakh 18,044 people, and in the last 24 hours itself we have tested 18 lakh 8,344 people, and this has been possible through a network of 2,514 labs, where the journey we started from one lab last year, it has come up to this 2,514 labs. Then finally, just to inform this group, till now we all know that in spite of the fact that health is a state subject, but central government from the day one has been supporting the states on each and every aspect, including financial support and in terms of helping them in establishing their diagnostic capabilities, providing them with kits, N95 masks, PPEs, etc. So just to inform the group, by now we have provided to the states 422.79 lakh N95 masks, 176.91 lakh PPE kits, 43,222 ventilators, and till now, because recently we saw that there was a shortage of remdesivir injection in the whole country, so the central government has been able to provide 29.02 lakh remdesivir injections to the states. So this is briefly the status, although the three presentations will highlight many more important things which are most relevant for the day, and I am sure that our deliberations in this meeting will certainly add quality and will certainly help us in revisiting and refining and re-strengthening our strategy to fight COVID at this stage.